How's it going? Q here. We are going to do a high intensity interval training workout. It's gonna incorporate some core, some legs. It's gonna be 10 exercises total, Tabata style, meaning it's gonna be an AB format. I don't know what you're thinking. What does that mean? It means we're gonna do one exercise, do the next, repeat, and then go on to the next one. It's gonna be 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, all throughout. All right, we are going to start off with a warm-up. This is something I show all my clients in person, something I do for myself before every workout. All right, everything's going to be 3 except the last one. We're going to start off with the neck, work our way down. All right, so first we're going to look side to side. That's 3. Then we're going to look up and down. Next is going to be all the way around. This is just a good chance to see if anything is tight, see if there's anything that you need to work out before the real work goes in. Alright, so we're going to work down to the shoulders. We're going to do some shoulder rolls going forward. Again, doing 3. Then same thing going back. Alright, we're going to get nice and big arm circles. Same thing going back. All right, staying with the shoulders, we're gonna start off shoulder height, open them nice and wide. Nice big chest with this. Now we're gonna go all the way back and then all the way up. Same thing, keeping it at 3. It's the last one. All right, so now we're gonna work down to the trunk, get a nice strong base, fists together, elbows out, or trunk twist. 3 each side. Now for this, we're gonna have our hands behind our ears, elbows out, dropping side to side. And then the last one here, I'm gonna turn to the side just so you can see. We're gonna do a rounded back down. From here, flat back up. We got 2 more. Last one. Now down to the hips, we're gonna do some knee raises. 3, same thing on the side. This next one's gonna require a little bit more balance, but keeping the knee up, going out to the sides. If you feel like you need a reset, that's fine. All right, so we're gonna do some hip circles going towards the outside. Again, this is just a warm-up, just get everything nice and fluid so that we can get right into the workout, feeling nice and loose. All right. Down to the ankles, so we're gonna have our ankle going towards the outside. Same thing on the other side. Now instead of going up toward the outside, we're gonna go toward the inside. Same thing on the leg. Now for this next one, we're going to do both directions, so ankle circles on the same foot. So now towards the inside, and then same thing on the side. Towards the out, towards the in, and that's the last one. Again, this one's going to be 5, so 3 for everything else, 5 for the last one. Alright, just a few hops. Again, just get the blood flowing before we get into the next workout, alright? So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start this timer. So the way we're gonna do it is we're gonna do a leg exercise, then we're gonna do a core. We're gonna do some on the back, some in the plank position. Let's get this show on the road, alright? So, starting off the timer, we're gonna first start off with a high knee march, okay? All right, so here we go. Driving the knee up as high as you can. Good. 10 seconds left. Here we go. All right, then we got 10 seconds. We're gonna do some bicycles next. No, Luna probably wants to do it. Here we go. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good. So we're gonna go back to that first exercise. Again, a high knee march. Drive your knee up as high as you can. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. As you see, this part is relatively easy, just to get the heart rate up just a little bit before we get into the full, as we just play the nitty gritty. Good. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Excuse me, Lou. As you see, the faster you get down, the more rest you have. Here we go. It is really important to breathe as you go throughout. Tells your body to relax just a little bit, so that way you don't tense up. Here we go, finish strong. 3, 2, and 1. All right, so down to next 2 exercises. We're gonna do some up downs and plank crunches. All right, so for the up downs, reach all the way up, all the way down. So you should feel a nice stretch in the back of the leg there. Do another 5, and 3, 2, 1. Good, now we're gonna get in a plank position. It's gonna be like a slow mountain climber, driving the knee forward. Keep a nice strong core, nice strong glutes all throughout. Don't forget to breathe. Another 3, 2, 1. And then we repeat those. Again, these 10 seconds, really just get a few breaths in. That way we're not overworking, all right? And here we go. And we're all the way up, all the way down. And time. And then right back to those plank crunches. Again, the faster you get down, the more rest you have. All right, here we go. Round 2. Then we have 2 more exercises right after. Then after that, almost done. And time. Good. And then for the next 2, we have some squats and we have some straight arm crunches. All right, here we go. The squats, you're gonna have your arms out front. It's perfectly fine. Feel better having your hands together, whatever works for you. Three, 2, 1. Good, now onto the back. What you want to do is have your feet planted on the ground, knees bent. We're going to have our arms up, and we're going to do a slight crunch. And going right back into the squats, all right? So for this, get as deep as you can. Another 5, and 3, 2, 1. Again, into those straight arm crunches. Good, reach for that ceiling. So it's not a full throw, just a crunch. Just to keep the core nice and engaged. tip here, be nice and light. 3, 2, and tap. Good. So now we're gonna get the heart rate up just a little bit more. We're gonna do some high knees and then some shoulder taps. All right, here we go with the high knees. Good, draw those knees up. Pro tip here, be nice and light on your feet. That way we place less stress on the knees. Gotta protect the joints. And good. And then for the shoulder taps, keep your feet nice and wide. Helps out with the balance just a little bit more. And all we're gonna do is tap the opposite shoulder with the hand. So that was round 1. We have another round. Then we have 2 more exercises, and then we're done. That was it. All right, here we go again with the high knees. Good, let's drop those knees up. Yeah, be nice and light on the feet. Act as if you're landing on eggshells. Protect those joints. We're not getting any younger. Good. Then going back down. Got the shoulder taps. Then we're gonna do some holds. And we are done. Good, so for this next one, we're gonna do some static lunge hold. We're gonna do 10 seconds on one side, quickly switch to the next. Switch. Don't forget to breathe. You get to relax. Good. And then we're gonna be on our back. We're gonna do a hollow hold now. So just have your legs and arms raised. Hold it down. In the holding position. You do it 20 seconds. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to relax as much as you can. Feels easy. Everybody be doing it. Good, one more round. We are done. Let's try to keep a nice upright torso. Good. And then finishing off, go with that hollow hold. And good. All right, so that was a nice little 10-minute high intensity interval training workout. There's really not much to it other than just doing it. So let's get to it. Peace.